guys, what's up? Thank you so much for watching Mostly Sane. I am Prajakta. Welcome back to another fun and very interesting. Also, I'm really looking forward to this conversation because I've never had this with anyone before. It's my first time meeting her and I'm really looking forward to it. So with us, we have Annemarie, who is the Executive Director of the United Nations Office of Partnerships.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm great.
Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. So a lot of my audience is Indian and young, and we're all very eager. So every time there's a conversation like this that goes up on my channel, there's so many questions that come through. So I would like to really get to understand what you do and what your role entails here at the UN.
So I feel like I have the best job ever because I get to bring people together and make those kind of connections.
Yeah.
We are in the SDG Pavilion. And this is an idea that we came together with a lot of different partners thinking, it's the halfway point of the SDGs.
Yeah.
And we have to make, really think about how to bring people together at this very critical moment, halftime. Because we're not doing that great against all the goals.
Yeah.
But it's so comforting to know that any match is won in the second half, and so that means if we just come together right now, recommit, and go out there to win this for people and for the planet.
Yeah.
And this is a chance for everyone to be here, talk, and have conversations about actions, about how you take these
solutions.
all these cool solutions everyone has, and they're doing them.
Yeah.
And they're doing them for their families, their communities, but how do we take them to scale? How do we make sure they reach everyone everywhere?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of a way that we work here at the UN is just making those connections within countries. It might be a world leader, it might be a student in Mumbai, it might be someone here in New York, and a young social entrepreneur. It can be anyone. And that's the best feeling of connecting people and letting something grow.
How does the first conversation start? Because I'm so interested in understanding this. How does it begin? Like, where does one start? Like, for example, if there is a organization back in India that wants to get connected with the UN and kind of needs that help with partnerships, how does one do that?
I think the conversation starts around, what are you interested in? That's why I love this pin. So this pin is about all of the Sustainable Development Goals. We have them here in the trees.
Yeah.
And you find a door here that allows you to kind of explore an issue. So if you really care about the environment and gender equality and you have food, there's someone else out there that's also
finding your tribe.
And and making those connections again so that you can learn from each other, talk to each other, and hopefully be able to work together on something. With the UN, the UN here is made up of 193 member states. And we are working in many countries, including India. And so there's so many different ways. I sometimes say the UN is a great place to connect, and our boss has the Deputy Secretary General and the Secretary General. She often says that we are a global village, and this is our global town hall. And I love that feeling. But every community has a town hall where some of these issues are being discussed. And what we want to make sure is that everyone gets their voice heard. And here it is that you have 193 countries, and you could be a very big country like India, and you could be a very small country like Barbados, and you both have a voice.
Yeah.
And that's what
beautiful.
We want to see in every community. No matter big or small, everyone has a voice.
Yeah. So we're halfway through to the goal that we've set for 2030. I want to ask you, what has been the most impactful change that was made in any of the SDGs that came via partnerships? What do you think has been the most impactful one?
I mean, you pick anything, and it hasn't happened in isolation. No one's done anything by themselves. It's always through partnership, and that is what makes me excited. And I think health is a great one. You saw so many advances in health, and and we're seeing those continue to grow. But you can't do it alone. Health isn't in isolation. You need to do it with food. You need to do it with poverty alleviation. You need to work with people on the business side. It all has to come together.
And what do you think are the biggest challenges so far? And I'm sure it comes with its own set of ups and downs.
I think it's that political will for all of us to be informed about the issues so we can hold our leaders to account and
Yeah.
to say, you know, we're here
Yeah.
because we want to see the change that
Happen.
we need
Yeah.
to make sure we have an education, a job, that social protection if something happens, that we're taking on a very ambitious climate plan because we know the climate crisis is upon us. So there's a lot of challenges, but there are a lot of solutions, and that's what
And that's why the town hall is so important.
and that's why I remain so optimistic.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much.
This was lovely. Thank you for giving us
Thank
time.
you.
And can't wait to see you again.
I can't wait to see you, and I can't wait to see what you do next.
I'm so excited.
Thank you.
Thank you.